Okay, I think. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Can
I think we're live. Rich has to push the button.
Are we on air right now?
I believe we are.
Hey, Isaac, what's going on today?
Hello. It's telethon time.
It is telethon time. We've got myself, Filthy Rich, Jamie, and Isaac hanging out in the studio. We're all in different rooms here. I'm in the WRUW call center taking your calls. Rich, where are you right now? All right, I don't know if Rich can hear us in there.
Richie's put on his headphones.
Oh, okay. Well, Rich is in the cave, so if you're tuning in online, you can see us all live with one another here at WRUW. We are going to get Rich on the line here in just a moment. Isaac, tell us a little bit about some of the music that we're going to be hearing on the program tonight in support of Telethon.
So we're going to be hearing some stuff from the past year. So I've grabbed some stuff that we actually did in the studio now that we're allowed back in the studio. Pulling up my folder right now. So later on, we'll hear some Honeymoons, some John's Little Sister, Orpheus Roth. We'll see what we have time for.
Awesome. Hey, Rich, how are you doing? Can you tell us, the listeners, where you're at? Nope, not yet. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about WRUW Telethon if you have not maybe tuned in for one of these before the station. The one time a year that we purposefully do not have a band play on the show. Every other time it's due to scheduling issues, but we definitely need your support here at WRUW in order to get into it. We at Live from Cleveland specifically use a ton of equipment that is costly in order to upkeep and make sure that we have just the newest items available.
It's loading. So is it?
Isaac, do we have a song queued up?
Skydiving, we could jump right in. Jump right in. If you're leaving, would you kindly let me know? For some daylight, held inside and no one seemed to notice. No wonder I bit when some pretty little thing took me by the hand, started to swing and say we should go line dancing. Should we now? Line dancing, we could fit right in, fit right in. If you're leaving, Irish goodbyes are all I know. Fit in like a toothache, running around like I cannot be shaken. And all the while our friends turned in reverse. They were doing the best, woke up feeling the worst. It was 9 o'clock, we were dancing around, screaming, light light up the sky. Let's burn this bitch down so we can go skydiving. Skydiving. Jump right in. Jump right in. Jump on in, Joe.
And we are back. Turn myself off over there. Welcome to the Telethon edition of Live from Cleveland. I think we have everything working now. So we're going to go and kick it over to Rich in the cave. Rich, are you there?
Hey, everybody. Happy Telethon from back here in the cave. This is where all the magic happens on WRUW's Live from Cleveland show. You know, we've been doing this for over 30 years, and every so-and-so we need to upgrade our equipment. And so what you can see right here, Jamie's showing you, we have our X32 board that previous donors to the station helped us purchase, and it replaced an old Soundcraft board that was probably pushing 15 years. And so we have this beautiful X32. We also have a computer that we have to use, and this computer is pushing 5 years old. And if you know anything about computers, 5 years old it's a dinosaur already. And of course, we have our extra monitors. We have our near field monitors that we could use. These are stereo monitors, self-powered JBLs. These are studio grade. This is a real studio. It just doesn't look very enticing or professional, but we do it all back here, not to mention all the outboard stuff. And your donations to Telethon and to Live from Cleveland help us do that. Every week a band plugs into our 15,000 watt amplifier, and we're here to knock it down and make sure it sounds right on air. Of course, we will be doing some live remotes. We'll be back out on the street this summer. City Stages, the Cleveland Museum of Arts City Stages is returning this summer. We'll be doing a number of shows in August and September at various and sundry locations around Cleveland, not just at the Transformer Station. And I believe we will also be doing the Summer Solstice Party, because I think the last 2 years of the Cleveland Museum of Arts Summer Solstice Party has been canceled due to COVID. But things are easing up a little bit. I haven't talked to Tom about it, but I hope we can at least get some bands in. Travel restrictions are starting to come down, and all of this is all world music. And we provide this to you, but we need the equipment to do it. Microphones, mixing boards. We thank you to our previous donors. We just got a new Rode mixing board, a nice Yamaha 16-channel mixing board, and that's kind of stuff that your donations go to. Everything in this station runs on a damn computer anymore. The streaming, the websites, the playlists, all that runs on computers. And like I said, our little tiny little laptop computer here is it's almost ready for laptop heaven. So we appreciate everybody that donates to WRUW. Our goal for tonight is, Rachel?
You know, let's try to hit $2,000. Why not? I know I've already got some donations rolling in online. I'm live in the phone bank over here. We
also, Rachel, you actually sound good this time.
Talk to you. I can even put you on the air. So give us a call here at the station. 216-368-2208 is the number to dial to make a pledge. We have been really grateful the last couple of years and have had some great donors to Live from Cleveland in the past. People who know how hard it is to make a live concert happen every Thursday night, and do know the importance of what we do down here at the station. Rich, I had just a couple questions for you. I'd like to shoot your way. One of the other cool things that we offer at the radio station is a multi-track mix for these bands that come down there. So tell us a little bit about that. And also the board that we use, isn't that the same one that a lot of the venues also have in the area?
That's correct. The Behringer X32, you will see that at Mayhall's has one. I know that for sure. I've seen them at the Agora prior to their fixing the place up. I've seen bands use the Rode version of the X32 at the House of Blues. It's a very versatile and pro sounding mixer. Now, a lot of people use Pro Tools for their live or for their multi-track recording, but Pro Tools costs a lot of money. So we use a product called Reaper. It's made by and designed by, it's not open source, it's designed by the same guy that gave us Winamp. And if you're old enough to remember Winamp, that's where that came from. And now he has this Reaper product, which is fabulous. I found out about it from a younger guy, and he is basically saying everybody over like 35 still uses Pro Tools. everybody under 35 is using Reaper. So I really like it. I really enjoy using it. And that's just another one of the bonuses when bands come down here. Now you got to remember, we have bands prior to the COVID and the before times every week, 50 weeks a year, except for Telethon and usually I think Thanksgiving or something. Even Thanksgiving, we're here. So 50 bands come down every year, and we've been doing this for over 30 years. So it's hundreds of bands, thousands of musicians. And if you were ever on Live from Cleveland right now, you know what the bonus is when you come here, because the band gets to take home the multi-track recording from here. It's all pre-fader, and they can take it home to their home studio or a pro studio, and all our formats are exactly the same as a real pro studio, and they can, like I always say, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, and make a new, make a nice album out of what they did here in Live from Cleveland.
Yeah, and we've even had bands do that and re-release their tracks on Bandcamp or wherever they are streaming their music from. It's really kind of quiet here in the call center.
Call now.
Call to donate, 216. One more time?
Let me shout that number out.
Oh, the donations online?
Yeah. So we have a few donations online I want to talk about. We had Jennifer just donated $100 to our endowment.
Yeah, thank you.
Jennifer?
So for those that aren't aware, we have an endowment we're trying to make this year. We kind of decided that we've been doing this
55 years.
For donations, we want to have a yearly endowment come in, so we have some kind of money to give to the stations. So we're trying to raise $25,000 for the endowment alone, so that way every year we can pull from that and get some money right off that to help us do community events that the school doesn't really like us paying for out of their money. So this is the stuff that we can do for the community that you can help us do for year after year. More live events, more just fun parties, whatever we can do for you guys,
You
the
can also
listeners.
think about it. Yeah, everyone can think about it too as sort of a return on their investment, because when we have an endowment, you accrue interest on the endowment. So it's kind of like the school is matching us, the interest is matching us, and you're going to make your donation go even further if you do donate to the endowment. So that is a fun fact about that. Funds become available once we hit the $25,000 mark for that. So just keep it in mind that we will be able to use it once we hit that mark.
That's always a good idea, and it's brand new. Your endowment does not go to any show. So, and actually, any show you donate to, it all goes into the same pot. It really does. It all goes to the station to make us have more music, cleaner signal, better sounding to you. It all goes. It's just a little internal little competition we have.
We split tips here. We're all in it for one another. But we also like the bragging rights. So thank you, Jennifer, for donating to the endowment. We want to get some more donations on the board for Live from Cleveland. I know I gave last night. I gave for a hoodie and one of those new blue t-shirts that are so good. Isaac, I know you have the shot glass and the pint glass in the room with you.
Online to defend Cleveland. They might be listening still. They bought the Boilermaker set, which is both the pint glass and the shot glass, which I'm trying to get my camera up. It's a lot to do. So you have both the pint glass and shot glass. Very fancy. So you can then drop your pint glass or your shot into your pint and have your Boilermaker right there.
All right, there you go. Live demonstration of how to make a Boilermaker. Exclusively on Live from Cleveland.
Shall we hit some more music?
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? Let's remind people too that if you aren't watching online, if you're just listening to us over the air, you can watch us live at www.youtube.com/WRUW-FM so that you can get a little tour of the station. We're all here live and showing you our respective surroundings. And you can also watch the performances there as well. Isaac has cut out all the music that we're listening to. And you also get to kind of flash back with us in time to when it was recorded. So please watch online as well if you're able to.
216-368-2208. Call now.
A few weeks ago, this is the Sublets with All or Nothing.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that goes back.
We're back on the air here.
It's live from
You're
Cleveland.
good.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to WRUW Studios. I am using my SCS TV training from way back when to give you a little tour of the studio. So this is Studio A, where we normally have our bands at. This is the humble grounds that many of the groups play at here when they come down on Thursday nights. Very fun.
Yep.
And today it's also serving as our phone bank. So we've got all of our phones in here. We're answering phones.
Cool.
And we're going to be in here for the rest of the week. So until Sunday at 11 p.m., we're going to be doing phones in here, taking your calls. So if you want to talk straight to a programmer, you are more than welcome to. Let me take you through to a little bit more of the station right now. We're going to go past this. Oh, look, someone's calling. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Somebody must have called 216-368-2208. They're making us look good on air. I like that. Are they? I can hear myself. Let's not go. I'm going to walk you through here. This is a wonderful mural by Chris Corsi, local artist, that we paid for a couple years ago.
Their 50th anniversary.
Yeah. Yep.
Good job, Rich.
That was a 50th birthday party, and we have T-shirts for that.
This is one of my favorite areas, which is the CD library. I'm going to take you in here too. Soundtrack commercials, or our soundtrack and collections. So we've got like jock jams in here. One of my favorites is over on this side. And then some jazz albums back here. This is just a small piece of what we've got down here. And bands always like to come down here and take photos in our vinyl library. We're always up for that. We've had bands shoot music videos down here before, which is wild. Had a lot of fun. So, not only are you getting maybe a live album recorded down here, but you also have the opportunity to take promo pictures, as well as maybe shoot a music video too, if you schedule it right with us. Let's see here. Where else should we go?
Studio C?
Yeah, let's go to Studio C.
Well, one thing to mention about our vinyl library is
All right.
it is huge. It's probably one of
It's
the
a little
largest.
darker in here.
Vinyl library is probably one of the largest working libraries in college radio, and people use it all the time. But you know what? Records wear out; they skip, and so some of what your donations go to is refreshing our vinyl library and adding new music that we don't have to the vinyl library, and especially to our digital library.
So true. And so here we are in Studio C. We've got our rack where all of the transmitter info is. And, when you come down to the station, when you AP, you're able to learn all about how to use the equipment down here, what it all means, how to take and do EAS test reading, all that fun nerdy stuff that we like so much. We've got this awesome new board. This was replaced, it seems like just yesterday, but in theory about 3 years ago, maybe, since the pandemic has happened, we haven't used it quite enough. So it is definitely a new board.
It's like $30,000. So yeah, that's where your donation's going right there.
And like Chris was saying earlier, we just really need to constantly be re-updating all of this stuff all the time, to have not only 2 operating studios at all times, but also to be able to broadcast live from our sound cave. That's 3 boards. That's 3 times the amount of stuff that you would find maybe in a normal music venue, which is really awesome. Behind Isaac, we've got our CD players, which, how crazy, these are becoming archaic, right? But we still have them down here. We use them quite a lot. We've got a ton of CDs in our CD library. The turntables there, these are also in constant need of repairs, getting new ones. And these are top of the line. These are the Audio-Technica Technics. And then we are going to be we're going to be buying more turntables soon as well. And I know, because I itemized them, they're about $1,500 each for those really nice ones. So
Right, not to
just
mention
love
that
our studio. We love our station. And we've got some really cool stuff down here.
a lot of people break the cartridges. People that are just a little bit little bit too aggressive with their queuing up their records. So we're going through those cartridges, and they're not cheap either. So that's and also the CD players are kind of going, like Rachel said, kind of going out of style. It's hard to find pro CD players that have auto start, that have drawers. So we'll be replacing those, and they, if you had CD players, you know that the little CD lens thing inside the laser, it wears out, and then the machine's broke. He got to buy another one. So that's another thing. We go through a lot of equipment because it's on 24/7. Another thing I'd like to mention is all of us here are volunteers. None of us get paid. We came in during Hessler Street 3 years ago, 2019.
Yes.
And we,
Wi-Fi, I think.
And we swapped out the entire Studio C, what Rachel just showed you. We swapped that all out. We did that on our time, free, because we just love this station. We love radio. We love you. So call us now, 216-368-2208. You can get one of these fancy beanie hats. These are for a $50 donation. It's got a pom-pom, and it's got the robot, which is very cool.
I can't see you right now.
Oh, well, I can talk.
Yeah, you can.
Wait,
So we're now in the record library.
Okay, sorry. We're now in the record library, and I'm hearing some strange noise coming from the back. Let's go investigate.
You're off.
Oh, maybe we get some music going there, Jamie. What do you think?
Well, I think that they went a little bit too far there. That's why, fortunately.
Oh, they're out of range.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, it is the WRUW Telethon 2022. This is live from Cleveland. No band tonight. We just want your money. 216-368-2208. Give us a call or go right online. Pick out your fancy items at telethon.wruw.org. It's that simple. Take you about 5 minutes. Pick out your stuff. Here's a cool thing. You can donate to Live from Cleveland. And you can donate to Laying Down Tracks. And
so that program can sit from home.
We froze. We're back.
Oh, okay. So, all right. This is the Model Library. Let's go back. Let's go back in the studio. We're going to play some more music for you. Give us a call, 216-368-2208. And we'll get down there.
okay. Jamie, you got something queued up over there?
I said, don't you want to be good? Don't you want to be good? Don't you want to be good to succeed? Don't you have to be good? Don't you have to be good? Don't you have to be good to be like me? Don't be good? Don't you wanna be good? Don't you have to be good? Don't you have to be good? Don't you have to be good? Be like me. Don't you wanna be good? Don't you wanna be good? Don't you wanna be good? Don't you have to be good? Don't you have to be good? Don't you have to be good? Be like me. Well, I don't wanna be good. 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 I don't wanna be good more than I need.
It's the Live from Cleveland Crew Telethon 2022.
See you guys. Like I said,
216-368-2208. Call us now. We have operators sitting by.
sitting by ready. You just heard the sublist once again. They were down here like a month-ish ago. That sounds about right.
Just a couple weeks.
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago. Time flies. I really like them. That's why I wanted to play them. So yeah, good time. Once again, call us again, 216-368-2208. You can donate online, telethon.wruw.org. We just had a donation from Brian and Baby.
Thank you.
I also brought up the rest of the people who actually did donate to Live from Cleveland too. I have this in front of me, and I'd like to mention everyone. I also love the feature this year. If you do go online and donate, or you call in and talk to us on the phone, you can split your donation between all of your favorite shows too. So that way, like, you're not leaving anyone out. You don't have to decide like, who do I go with? You can, if you really enjoy the Thursday block, hey, you can give to JEG's show, Laying Down Tracks. You can get a live for Split It Up. You can literally just all your favorites, all your favorites. So thank you to Ken in Cleveland who did just that. He split those up. Thank you, Amar, for donating. Your donation was amazing, and that one looks like it just went right to Live from Cleveland.
Thank you.
Annie from Sunday. Annie kept us in her donation as well. Diane from Cleveland, thank you so much. We had Dominic from Fairview Park give us a little piece of the pie. Also Kim from Lakewood, and Kim just donated $5. So it doesn't even matter if you have one of those premiums. If you just want to throw a little bit of money, everything goes such a long way. So that is awesome. I love to see it.
But
thank you, Dot, for donating to Live from Cleveland. Andrea for donating for Live from Cleveland, and as Isaac just said, Brian from Bay Village. Thank you all so much.
Andrea just donated, and she got all 3 T-shirts and the new corner.
Whoa!
So that was a $220 donation. Thank you, Andrea, for that. Rachel mentioned as much as you can give is what we'd like, I guess. But if you donate $25 this year, you are welcome to join us and get a free drink and food on us at our Jolly Scholar pickup party. That'll be April 23rd. It'll be on the campus of Case Western Reserve University at Jolly Scholar and in the Twing Center. You can come regardless, but for $25, you can get, first, you can pick up what premiums you picked up or you ordered, and then you can also get a free drink on us, and then wings and pizza and the like. So that's always a good time. You can meet some of us from the station. We'll be there just chatting with you. Yeah.
Jolly Scholar is a very good place, and they are a craft brewer now. So certainly you can,
their own. Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, certainly you can get a mixed drink, or you could get a Budweiser or whatever, or a milkshake. Oh, awesome milkshakes! Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Very cool.
So,
and for $50, the beanie. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got one last year.
That is mine that I left in the cave. I was going to wear it on over here, but then I forgot, and that's what happens.
I think I picked one of those up. I need to double check it if I got mine or not, because Rich looks so good wearing his. I want us to be twins, We can wear them on the same day, Rich. It's okay. I won't call dibs on it. I also want to just give a shout out to maybe some of the bands that are going to be on Live from Cleveland in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be having Mr. Princess down here to play. We've got Molly O'Malley coming up. We've also got The Breaks. They just had a record release party, and so we're going to have their new record. Tons of music coming up. Later on in June, we're going to be doing a special preview of the Resound Festival, which is a ambient jazz festival that'll be happening, produced by my good friend Steve Haluska. And so they're going to be coming down to play some music for us in a preview of that. So all kinds of different genres, all kinds of different singer-songwriters, pop, punk. We've got to get a good metal band down here soon. I know that everybody would be.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
So tons of great new music coming up, and we are booked out till June now. So everything's been going real great on that front, and I'm very excited to have more local musicians here in the studio. And a lot of things have changed over the last 2 years. There are brand new bands now that are coming in who've never been on the program before. A lot of younger generation is really coming in. So I'm really excited, and we welcome them with open arms.
And we also take the old farts and old bands too.
Yeah, everyone is welcome.
So one of the things this past year you guys have been able to help us create is our new automation software. We bought the computerized stuff, we bought the software itself, had it customly built for us. And I know that you two really appreciate it because both of you run your shows through it.
Mm-hmm.
It allowed Rachel to even come back. She had to kill her show off just because Saturday nights were so busy for her. And then also Rich just likes to be drinking at midnight instead of down here at the station. Isn't that correct?
Well, you know what's really cool? What I really like about the automation software is I can put in a playlist, and the robot will play the songs I put in the order. And so R&R in the 70s, noon on Wednesday, perfect example. I like recording my show for Radio Children, midnight Sundays. Rachel's on 8 o'clock Saturday evening. We record our shows at home. Wouldn't be possible without your donations to have us have that extra cash to buy the equipment. So we're in the software, so we're able to do that and stay on there, because during the whole COVID, we have been on the air 24/7, 365, playing music, and not just the same old 20 songs. We're playing new music. People are curating playlists. They're recording their shows at home, and it's a great boon for us to be able to provide that to the community. New, important music. I'm playing as much new music as I possibly can. I know Rachel does too. So we appreciate you calling 216-368-2208 and get your
www.org.
and get your goodies.
The phones are quiet right now, so let's put these guys to work. We do have operators standing by. Mr. JEG is over here in the studio. We've got Born to Lose over here. We want to take your calls. So give us a call, 216.
Born to Lose.
Okay, let's go back to
Let's have some more music. That's what Live from Cleveland's all about.
This is so next we're going to hear Brute X with the song that I just lost.
That's an interesting name for a song.
With hot stuff.
Across hills, all that makeup and high heels. You look so classic, kind of tough. We love you, baby, because you're hot stuff. Pulling up in your will. Tell me, baby, where should I sit? Put us some food. I like you. We love you, John, because you're hot shit.
literally drive
You're
home
live.
calling in.
Yeah, you should call in, right, Rachel?
Yes, you can call in. And I'm actually the only one in the studio.
So
if
make
you
her
do
busy.
if you do call in to 216-368-2208 right now, I will take your call. I will get your donation put in. So please give me a call.
We're still about $550. Our goal was $2,000. You guys obviously have the entire week. We'd love to fill it in the next 9 minutes while you guys are all listening and watching us.
And Isaac, what can they get for their fabulous donations to the station?
So I just raided the office and found some of our donations we have for this year. So first of all, we have 3 different pairs of socks. You can get all 3 of them for a price that I can't remember.
75.
75 or 1 for 30. And then we also have this tiki glass. We are on the last run of these. They stopped making them. So this is all that we have. We have about 100 of them left. So if you want tiki glass, get it now for the $35 level. And then you see this face mask, and we're very limited. I think we have like 10 of these left. So if you're still masking up, which should be in places, this is yours for only $25. It's a nice solid cotton mask. Machine washable. I've used mine a lot. And that can also be yours. Also, we'll talk real quick about, as I mentioned earlier, we are on video. We've been videoing this for 5 years now. Does that sound about right? 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
And we were able to get all of our own equipment, including some of the stuff I'm actually using in here right now, some of the stuff we're using around to record this. So I'm going to go back to my camera. And you can see actually what I'm looking at, which is this wonderful little GoPro. We have 4 of these. And they're all hooked up to this little box over here that is our switcher, and that's all digital. So all stuff was very expensive, but you guys made it happen, and we can always just go very easily. Just set it all up for you guys every Thursday night and broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. And then also the huge advantage of that is also because we're not paying for the storage. It'll just be there for all of the time. So if you guys want to watch past shows, they'll always be there as long as Google is still solvent, which I think is pretty safe to say will be a while.
And for those of you that are watching us on the YouTubes and the Facebooks, and for you radio listeners, I'll try to describe it. We've just, from previous years' donations, we were able to upgrade to a much more better mixing board that we're going to take out on the road. We're excited about being out on the road. We are the road crew, the WRU road crew, and it's me and Jamie who's holding the lamp. And it's a very nice Yamaha mixing board. It's got all the fanciness of it, plenty of inputs so we can have mics for everybody. And it's got a built-in digital effects. And it's just one of those things. I mean, the other one is okay, but it's just we run out of channels. It's starting to sound funny. And it's a good thing that we were able to, thanks to donors like you, upgrade to a nice mixing board like this.
It's still quiet over here. 216-368-2208.
Talk to Rachel.
Please get your donation in. We love hearing from our listeners, and I'd love to talk to you. So just a reminder that you can call us until 11 here, 216-368-2208.
Yeah.
We want to thank you guys for listening tonight. We have one more song left before we go out.
Rachel, who do you have next week?
Anything you want to say?
Next week is going to be Molly O'Malley here on the program. We're looking forward to having her down here. And
Molly O'Malley. We should have had her down here last week.
She's a pop punk artist, so it wouldn't quite fit. But maybe she could be Irish. I would think that would be an indication. But I just want to say thank you so much to all of our listeners throughout the years, and thank you so much to all the bands that have come on throughout the years. Like me and Rich have been doing this for about 9 years now or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been here since 2013.
Yeah, Isaac as well. I mean, we've all been here a long time, and we've met so many awesome people. And they don't get any sort of monetary compensation to come down here and play. Doing it just because the bands love music. You'd love to share their music with people, and we love to help them share it. So
I'll add to that you have no idea unless you tune in every week how many fantastic musicians we have in Cleveland. Guitar players, keyboard players, violin players, guitar players, drummers, and we try to bring them the best music we can possibly bring you. And it's a great showcase for our local artists And it's a one of a kind, a unique thing, only here on WRUW, live from Cleveland, over 30 years. Hundreds of bands.
Donation come in. Brian just donated to Treasure Trove, but they just noted, so I'll go shout it out. They donated $100.
Woo!
Thank you, Brian from Richmond Heights, for donating.
All righty. Well, that's going to be doing it about now for this edition of Live from Cleveland Telethon 2022.
So we'll take it away. We have one more song for you guys. This is from the last remote we did a couple of weeks ago. We did a Live from Cleveland remote, like on Live from Cleveland time. We were at Beachland Ballroom, and I'm always gonna butcher this guy's name.
Istvan Majeski.
Thank you. Istvan Majeski, a very talented musician. We had 3 people come down and did a acoustic set. So we're gonna kick away with that, and then we'll set it over to Solitude and Born to Lose.
Thanks, guys, everybody. Peace out.
Thank you.